Hello, Lester Middle School Wildcats. So we're going to continue our talk about geography, and we're going to look at the four components of a map. This is very important because we're going to read a lot of maps in social studies class this year, and you have to understand the basics of map reading in order to help us, or in order to help you get through maps while taking this course. We did a map last week, and some of you guys struggled with that, but that's okay. Now we're going to actually learn how to read a map, so it's going to be a lot easier for you next time you see a map. So we're going to look at the four components of a map, and this is there's only four components, so your notes should be very quick with this, but this is very important to understand. Okay, so the first component of a map is the title. All maps need to have a title, and basically this map, or this component, or the title, tells you what the map is about. Okay, so this map right here is telling you that this map is about Asia. If you look at the map, all of the countries that are labeled are in Asia. Europe is on the map, but this map isn't about Europe. So the countries in Europe are not Asia, are not labeled. Okay, so every country on this map that is labeled is in Asia. So that's the first that right there is the first component of a map, the title. You must have a map title. Next, you must have a compass rose. Okay, so the compass rose shows four cardinal directions and is used to identify directions. Okay, so we have north, east, south, west. You also have intermediate directions, like for example, east, southeast, southwest, northwest. So this is your compass rose. Every map must have a compass rose because it tells us the direction of things on the map. And then you have the map scale. And the map scale shows a relationship between distance on a map and distance in real life. So if we look at this version of a map scale, we look at this. Okay, so if we look here, we have the verbal scale, which is 1 inch equals 1,485 miles. So that means that 1 inch on this map equals 1,485 miles. Down here, this one, this map is zoomed in a little bit more. So 1 inch is going to equal less distance. So it's going to equal 585 miles, or 1 centimeter is going to equal 336 or 370 kilometers, and so on. Okay, so and as we go further down, as we zoom closer, 1 inch represents a shorter distance. Okay, so 1 inch in real life represents 20 miles on this map. Okay, so scale is very important. We need to know, we need to be able to use scale to determine how far things are apart on the map, or maybe how big a landform is on the map. And the fourth important component of a map is the legend, or the key. Basically, this tells you the meaning of colors and symbols on the map. So, for example, this legend, or this map key, has this little line with the number 1 in it, and it's blue. That tells you the regular bus route. And then it has this blue line down here with the A that tells you blue blue line. And then you have a gold line, which is the gold line with the 15. So basically, this tells you the information that you need to know about the map. Let me rephrase that. Basically, it tells you the meaning of the colors and the symbols on the map. And all maps have to have a legend, so you can read it. So this is kind of like the cheat code for a map. If you don't have this and you just see random lines on a map, it'll be very difficult to read. But with this key, it's easier to read. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the countries or the world maps and the different continents. These are things that you should already know, but in case you don't know, we're going to look at them. We have 7 different continents. We have North America, South America, Africa, Antarctica, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Here is a globe or a picture of a globe or a map that represents each continent: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia. All of this is Asia. We call this the Middle East, but it's actually called Asia as well. Okay, and then Australia. And down here to the south, we have Antarctica. This is North America, which includes the United States, Canada, and Mexico, also Alaska, and also the Caribbean islands. South America includes the countries that are in South America, for example, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. This is all South America. And then we have Africa, okay? Countries such as Egypt, Algeria, Libya, Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. Um, this is Africa. Antarctica. So Antarctica is the only continent that is not settled, and it is on the South Pole. Then you have Europe, okay? Countries that are in Europe may include Spain, France, Germany, Poland, Ukraine, Finland, Sweden, Norway. Then we have Asia, countries in Asia: Russia, Mongolia, China, India, Kazakhstan. And then we have Australia. The whole continent of Australia is the country of Australia. Okay. And then we're going to talk about bodies of water. Okay. Okay. So we have the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Indian Ocean. So the Arctic Ocean is at the North Pole. The Atlantic Ocean separates North America and South America from Africa and Europe. And then we have the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and some people call the ocean around around Antarctica the Southern Ocean. Okay, so this is your assignment. Okay, you will create a 5 square representation of the 5 things of geography. So um, in this assignment, I want you to use you can make up your own. Okay, it doesn't have to be this slide. You have to basically, yeah, I would like you to create your own slide, and you're gonna write about location. What is location? Maybe give, and I want you to give a picture of location. Place. What is the definition of place? And I give a picture of place. Movement. What's the definition of movement? In a picture. Region. What's the definition of region? And then give a picture. And then human environmental interaction. What's the definition of human environmental interaction? And then draw a picture. Okay. Okay, so today we looked at the 5 things of geography and the 4 components of a map. You have a quiz that you need to take, okay, and also the assignment in the slideshow. I would like you to draw that. You can either draw it by hand or you can do it digitally, and you have to submit that to me in the Google Drive in the Google Classroom. Thanks for listening, and good luck with your assignments this week.